at Project Chimps, and our wonderful volunteers showed their love for these chimps by getting creative. They spent an afternoon making valentines for the chimps. They made arrows out of paper towel rolls and doilies. They made surprise boxes wrapped with wrapping paper and cut out photos of the chimps from our 2021 calendar. They made some hearts to be smeared with peanut butter and mashed potatoes for their enrichment, all just filled with so much love for these chimps. Before placing all of our wonderful enrichment out into the habitat, the volunteers prepared the enrichment by baking some cookies, smearing some peanut butter on those hearts, and stuffing the Valentine's boxes and arrows with wood wool and all sorts of delicious treats that the chimps love to forage for. As you can see, there is so much attention to detail and so much love from these volunteers going into this enrichment right here. Let's hear what they have to say about why they're here and what about Project Chimps draws them and gets them to donate their time to these wonderful creatures.
I'm here making treats for our favorite people, the chimps. They're so much like us, and I'm so excited to see how they react to these special little things they get.
I couldn't think there was anything more fun to start a Monday morning than throwing a Valentine party for the chimps. They get really excited, and so do we, and they really deserve a fun time.
I have the arrow here, just full of love for the chimps, so we're excited to see them celebrate today.
I love being part of the celebration committee at Project Chimps because we're able to give back to the chimps after they've given so much of themselves. So, and one of the most fun things is to watch the chimps when they actually find the enrichment. They get so excited, and it really is fun because it allows all of us, at least for me, to just be in the moment.
And they're all our relations. We're all related, and I love the idea that we can help them celebrate and give them excitement, and it's just the best volunteering I've ever done.
All right, now it's time to place everything out in the habitat for the chimps, and the chimps' anticipation is at an all-time high.
Oh my goodness, look at all the babies!
What we call security.
Yeah.
All right. Look at all of these Valentine's goodies, packages, arrows, smear boards, and cookies, all just filled with so much love for these chimps. Here come those chimps. All of the chimps have eaten their fill, and they have a very special way of saying thank you. show their appreciation for the chimps. And this year, like every other year, as you can see, the chimps really do feel all of that love and passion and dedication. So from the bottom of my heart to yours, thank you so much to all of our volunteers and our donors who help make wonderful days full of love possible for these wonderful chimps.
Hello, it is Valentine's month and it is Go Ape Bingo. We're here with Jolene and a special guest we'll present later. And I'm a banana. Here's Jolene. And I'm Holly from Project Chimps. Here's Jolene.
Hello, Holly. Oh, how are
Hey.
you? Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? Those volunteers have showed us treats we can make to give out on Valentine's Day, and I think that's lovely.
Yeah, and that video we did a couple years ago, but I think it's still relevant for this month.
Yes,
So,
but
yeah.
everybody likes mush crushed into hearts for Valentine's Day. That doesn't change, does it?
No.
It's always the same. You know, if you'd like something a little nicer than Valentine's squishies for chimps, we are selling chocolate this year. Yes, we have Valentine's boxes of chocolate at a super discount. It's only $10. Yeah. So that might be better than your homemade cookies from, non-sugar items that we give the chimps to keep them healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, so stop by our gift shop.
Yes, it's only $10 in a gift shop. Or if you spend $50, you get a free box. And you know
Yeah.
what? If our gift shop is a little far out for you, well, this weekend we're going to be in Blairsville at Bookbound Bookshops on Saturday. And we'll be selling our chocolate there. So you can just stop by and see them there and get some. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you'd rather make them those little heart-shaped arrows full of nuts and, dried cereal. If that's what your honey loves, that's great for that.
Yes.
All right. Well, I noticed we've got a lot of folks on already. Hello, Robert. Hello, Alyssa. Good to see you guys again. It's very nice to have the Niceleys here. And we're just happy that you're all here to join us because, it is time once again for Go Ape Bingo. And I'm glad to have the guests. I really appreciate it. We love everything that's going on out there with you, and we know you love to see what's going on with the chimps here. So we're glad to share that with you. So, Holly, is there anything else we need to cover yet before we get into bingo?
Not yet. We're gonna update you guys on upcoming events in a little bit.
Okay.
But I'll bring
Yeah.
on Ima.
Oh, good idea. She's always helpful. Well, not always.
Hello, everybody.
Ima, you look like you're strangling yourself.
Uh-oh.
It's Mardi Gras this
You
month.
got
it's
your
Mardi Gras too.
beads.
That's right. And you've got beads. Well, you've got bead.
I have
Yeah.
a bead.
Yeah.
I didn't peel much off yet.
I see. You were showing them your brown spots, were you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, great. So we're celebrating Valentine's Day and we're celebrating Mardi Gras. So you guys remember what you got to do. Make a cocktail. Maybe it's a pink one for Valentine's Day, or maybe it's a purple one for Mardi Gras. But whatever it is, make sure you have your drink because bingo's more fun if you're liquored up. Okay. So I guess we should do what I always forget, which is tell you what you're going to win in our first game.
Yeah, we got some great prizes this time.
We do. And I believe we have a calendar for the first game. In fact,
calendar.
I think we have 2 calendars because, we gave away a calendar a little while back. And I said, that's nice, but they need 2. One they can share with somebody and one they can keep for themselves. So we're giving out 2 this year. And I know it's hard to tell from the picture. We made them a little smaller so you can fit them in your bag when you're going out. You don't have to just leave them hanging on the wall somewhere. So you'll enjoy those. You can also get them from our shop, of course. They're always available. But let's see if we can get you to win one. Why don't we? So I'll tell you what. Let's get started and review how to play bingo. For the lesser functional ones in our audience, we'll go over the rules again. Yeah. So you're going to get 3 cards. 3. Yep. It's electronic. And by the way, Holly will always stick in the comments a little while later where to go if you're not on the proper venue to play. That's coming up. So don't worry. You'll be able to join us. Now, your cards are right there, and you can see there's 3 places you can pick them out from. So make sure you toggle back before each tab so you're playing all 3 cards. Yeah. Now, we're going to play regular kind where it's just 5 in a row, and they can be up and down, left and right, from corner to corner, as long as you got 5 of them and they're all in one row, not just 5 random ones. And just to make it a little easier, because we've determined that you guys need the help, the center area, the space, is what they call the free space. That's insider knowledge. Yes, if you're a bingo insider, you know that stands for free space. So you get that one free no matter what, and that can be one of your 5. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, when you get the bingo, when you've got all 5, that's when you circle the corner where it says, I have bingo. And if you're the first one, you're going to win our prize. Yes, that's all there is to it. Now, if you want to make it easier on yourself, you can just go straight to our online shop, buy some goodies, tell everybody you won them as a prize, and let's drink while we play. Yeah, that's easier sometimes. Okay, whatever works for you. Okay, Holly, I think we'll go ahead and start our first game. What do you think?
I just put the link to play bingo in case you're just watching and want to try playing this time. I just put the link in our comments.
Yes. So many
yeah.
of you just watch us. And
Mhm.
that's okay. That's okay. But it's fun to play occasionally too. Yeah, sometimes. Or just drink. I don't care. Okay. All right, Holly, well, let's get started. Ima, are you ready to pull some balls for them?
I will gladly pull some balls.
All right, let's go.
And Alyssa, I couldn't find the blue one. If I had found the blue one, I would have been wearing my blue band like the organic bananas do.
Yes, that would have been good. But, you know, Ima's a little slow to the game. So, yeah.
I know. Your first ball is B5.
B5. B5. Oh, that's wonderful. B5. Oh, good.
Your next ball is B4.
B4. Might get a line of B's.
Because B4 comes before 5.
B4 comes before B5. It does, yes. Very helpful. But B4, yes. Okay.
And your next ball is B6.
B6. Ima, have you been drinking?
Yes.
Are you sure the game is on properly?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cheers. Well, you got B4, 5, and 6 because that's the way we like to start you off. Okay, well, you all know what happens at this point in our game. We've got to learn about the chimps that have birthdays, all our Valentine birthday chimps, and all of our chimps that are celebrating Mardi Gras for their birthday. So let's talk about a few of them. Who should I start with? I know. How about Betty? Betty is one of our girls that's got a birthday. There she is, Miss Betty. Oh, gorgeous. Looks like she's graying a little bit, maybe. Well, that makes sense. She's over 20 now. Yeah, Betty was born on the 7th, so that was yesterday was her birthday. Yes, back in 2003, yes. And she's been with us since November of 2018, so she's been at Chimps for a while. Yes, she has. Now, Betty is very close friends with her group mate, Harriet. In fact, Betty and Harriet had their annual checkups just the other day. Went very well. Yes, I heard all about them going through the procedure and recovering together and having a quiet night together after their checkup. It was wonderful. And I'm so glad Betty and Harriet are getting good medical care and keeping track. You guys can help with those things, your donations when you play bingo and when you do other things. That's how we take care of those chimps. That's right. Now, if you'd like to be more directly involved and get Betty a birth gift, then you just have to go and buy her a doll. She likes the dolls. So new doll, please. It's on our wish list, projectchimps.org/wish list. Yeah, she likes those toys to play with. Yeah. Now, I will tell you before we get a few more balls. Well, you know what? Let's get him a few more balls. I'll keep him in suspense about a very good fact about Betty. Let's get him a couple more balls, though.
Your next ball is N33. N33.
N33. Very good. Let's give him one more.
Yes, Cole, we are actually in the same room
Yes,
together.
I noticed that, Cole. Yes. It's about time you realize we have the same backdrop together every single month.
And this
Maybe you need to lay off the cocktails, Cole.
Well, I'm kind of here because this is my community service.
Yes.
To work with Jolene.
Yes.
So,
let's get that other ball so we can move on, please.
And then the other thing is, when the chimps were opening their packages,
yes,
that's how you open all your birthday gifts.
Yes, with my teeth. Yes.
Your next ball is O72.
72. Oh, 72. Very good. Well, all right.
To the
Well,
ball.
that's wonderful, Ima. So now I had a special fact for you, and that fact is that Betty likes to do impersonations of other animals, specifically sloths. Yes, she hangs like a sloth in her villa. Yep, yep. Many of the caregivers have accidentally thought, how did that sloth get in there? And then they went, no, it's Betty. Yeah. So that's our Betty. Her birthday was just yesterday. Not too late to send her a gift. She doesn't keep a calendar, so she probably hasn't noticed. No worries there. Yeah. Okay. Now Robert asks, what is that cocktail that Jolene is drinking? Well, Robert, that's gin straight up. It's the only way I can stand to be around Ima for a full hour and a half. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why do you think we get liquored up before bingo night? Yeah, yeah.
And my drink matches my outfit.
Your drink does match your outfit. Yes, yes. Well, it doesn't have enough brown things floating in it, but still. Okay. All right. Well, Ima, that was Betty. So I guess it's time for a couple more balls.
Your next ball is I-25.
I-25. I-25. Very good. Let's give her one more.
Your next ball is I-16.
I-16. Okay. Interstate 16 for all of you out there. Yep, there it is. Okay. So I should tell you about another chimp probably, huh? Okay. Well, let's talk about Lindsay. Lindsay was born on the 10th. 2 more days till her birthday. Even Amazon can get her gift to her in time. Okay. Now, Miss Lindsay is a higher ranking chimp in her social group. In fact, I have heard a few of our caregivers say, you want a good example of an alpha? Watch Lindsay. Yes, she is a female chimp, but she really ranks high and really tells them what to do in that group. In fact, she often acts as the enforcer in that group. Yeah, helping the alpha keep them all in place and letting them know what to do. And most importantly, what not to do. Yeah, she keeps order. There's Miss Lindsay. Yep. I think she's just finishing off a cigar there, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so Lindsay, oh, you know what it is? I'll bet that's a shell from a peanut, because that's Lindsay's favorite gift. Get her some peanuts in the shell. She loves that. Oh, yes, she does. So after more than 25 years in research, Lindsay doesn't really like conflict. So that's why she acts as the enforcer to stop any silliness before it gets started. Yep. Yep. She's a bit stoic, but she also does like to play on occasion, particularly hide and seek with blankets. Yes. She also likes to get a little tickle from a stick if the caregivers want to give her a little attention. She enjoys that very much. Okay. Well, that's Lindsay. And she's very good at getting those peanuts out of any of the enrichment puzzles that they give her. She loves it. Do you like peanuts, Ima?
I love peanuts.
Oh, good, good, good.
But I have to quit eating them with the shells on.
Yes, yes, I know that's a little too much roughage for the system, isn't it? Yes, yes. At our age, we don't need anything extra helping with that. No. Okay, Ima, how about a ball or two?
Oh, we did get a text from your sister.
Yes, and what did she say?
Your sister says the donate button on the game is not working.
Oh no.
So,
well, then they have to go to projectchimps.org/donate and donate there. Yeah, that's okay too, guys. We'll take your donations any way you want. So if you have to get it through our projectchimps.org website, you can do it there. You can drop off piles of cash at the sanctuary. That's fine too. Send us a check. Maybe you would like to name a building at Project Chimps. Maybe you'd like to sponsor a chimp. Maybe you'd like to be a sponsor for one of our events. We've got some of those coming up, and we'll tell you more in a little while. But let's help you out now with another ball.
Your next ball is N39.
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 And your next ball is I-24.
I-24. Very good, very good. Let's give him one more. I just feel it in me. Feel it in me. Go ahead. Give him one more.
Next ball is I-17.
I-17. Oh, Alyssa tells us that some of the buttons may be working. So you know what I recommend, everyone? Press all the donate buttons. See which ones work for you. We'll let you know what we get, okay? That sounds good. Yes, I agree, Michelle. It does look like Ima's choking to death. But, you know, I can help her out with that a little bit. Let's see. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about Rosemary, not Clooney. No, she doesn't live with us at Chimps. No, but Rosemary Chimp does. Her birthday is on the 11th. Well, she looks a little bit like Rosemary Clooney, doesn't she? I'm waiting for her to break into song. Okay, well, Rosemary is going to be a little bit elderly. Yes. She is the honorary grandmother of her social group, and that makes sense because she's 30. She's going to be 30 this year in just a few days. Isn't that wonderful? Now, what do you give a chimp of her age? Well, juice, of course. Most of our chimps love juice, and Rosemary, no more than any other, loves some juice. So you can find juice options on the wish list, or you can send us any kind of no sugar added juice that you would like to from your favorite supplier. Why not? Right, Rosemary? Yes, I agree.
Mhm.
Now, Rosemary's been enjoying her time with her new male group mates. Yes, we put her together with a few new males. This was a little while back, but she's still enjoying them. Rusty and Luke, she often hangs back with them in the open air porches while the younger girls are doing their own thing. They all just kind of watch those girls get up to no good. Yeah. And she's very close with Lindsay. Remember Lindsay, the alpha female that's in charge? Yeah. Rosemary knows whose butt to kiss, apparently. Yes. And it's Lindsay. Well, they're good friends. And Rosemary loves her grape juice every morning. In fact, pretty much any juice, really. Yes, yes. Rosemary was very interested in helping Cassie in the knuckle down challenge we had a few years ago. And whenever the care staff worked with Cassie, Rosie also got involved. Now, Rosemary and Rusty were even getting the hang of learning how to do the laser point training. Yes, it's like cats, only smarter. Yeah, you point it around and the chimps figure out what it is you want them to do for you. And they love to help out because they just enjoy, something fun to do in the day. So Rosemary's a very good role model for the girls in her area. So let's hear it for Miss Rosemary. Yay! Yay. Okay, and let's let's hear it for Rosemary. You noticed she had some lovely toys, and of course, she was enjoying that basketball. Yeah. She's been known to play the occasional game of horse, or the way the chimps like to play, they play gorilla. Yeah. Yeah, if you can spell gorilla first. Yeah. 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 They have a lot of sick burns on those gorillas, but, you know, that's just the way chimps are. They just like to get up to no good sometimes. All right. So, Ima, how about a couple of balls in honor of Miss Rosemary? What do you think?
Your next ball is N38.
N38. Woo! How about one more?
And your next ball is G50. G50. That's the first 50.
Oh, yes.
So now I heard that if you
Yes.
go like this,
Mm-hmm.
you can tell if these are real emeralds.
No, it's pearls, honey. And I guarantee those are
Oh.
not real pearls. No. No, especially when they throw them at you off of a balcony, in the French Quarter. Yeah. And the fact that they're green, that probably has something to do with it too. Okay, so we got a couple balls there, so that means it's time to talk about Miss Jessie. Yes, it is. So Jessie is one of our newer girls. Yeah, she only came to us in the summer of 22, so about a year and a half now. So it's a little more current now. Oh, look at that! Look how adorable. She looks like David Allen Greer. Yeah, I think it's the hair loss. But anyway, that's our lovely Jessie. Now, if you look closely, it's not real obvious in this particular one, but Jessie has freckly eyelids, and they make them look a little more whitish pinkish, which is a little different. So that makes her easy to identify. Not so clear in this picture, but often the caregivers notice Jessie because of her really striking eyelids. Now, Jessie would like a birthday present from you. Even though her birthday was back on the 1st, she would really enjoy some toys for nesting. You noticed that Miss Rosemary was also using some toys in her nesting. They like to do that occasionally. Stuffies are great for that. You can check our wish list, get her anything. She'll love it all. Now, she's just a little bit older than Rosemary, too. Now, Jessie forms what we like to call the old lady brigade. Yeah, I know, Jessie, and me too. Me too, honey. Yeah. So she and Dawn, Sasha and Kate, they hang around. They're just a group of 30-somethings, retired lab chimps that just delight in each other's company. Now, they're high-ranking females in Prince's group. Yes, Prince is the high-ranking male in charge in that group. Yes, he is. At least he was last we looked. You know, those chimps change it up on us every once in a while. Yes. Now, Jessie ensures that all of her group mates shift from room to room together. She doesn't like anybody left behind. It's true. It's true. I'll give you an example, but let's give him one more ball while we're waiting.
Your next ball is N45.
N45. Yes. So I'll give you the example now. Kate, sometimes she's a slow shifter. She doesn't go from room to room. And we need those chimps to move so that we can clean up their bedrooms, because they tend to make a little bit of a mess and we don't want them to have too much of a mess. We have to clean it up. So the caregivers ask them to shift. Well, Kate's a little slow. So Jessie patiently waits with her and makes sure she's ready and comfortable to leave to the next room. Make sure she comes along with the group because Jessie just likes to look after those chimps. Isn't that sweet? Ah, that sounds like she deserves a really nice birthday present. Yeah. I wonder what they'll get her. Yeah, I wonder.
Well, is Jessie kind of the Sophia of the Golden Girls?
It sounds like, does it? Well, no, I'm not so sure because Sophia didn't really care so much about the other one. I think maybe she's more of the Rose. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's concerned. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a couple more balls. And hopefully Holly will have some more goodies for us.
Your next ball is G59. G59.
G59. G59.
And your next ball is G48.
G48. Okay, great. All right. Well, let's introduce another chimp. All right. I know you guys like to hear about the chimps, so let's bring out Patrick. Patrick. Mr. Patrick will be turning, how old will he be turning? Oh, he'll be turning 22 in just about a week or so. He's on the 19th. His birthday is on the 19th. Very good. Okay, now Patrick has been with us since 2016, one of our very first into the area. Let's hear it for Patrick. He likes to gesture at males in all the other villas. I can only guess what that gesture is. Now, he loves figs, so that's a great birthday present for him. Figs. Patrick loves them, and he'd love to get more of them. Yes. Now, Patrick is easy to identify by his white beard. You can see a little bit of it there. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. He has a lovely white beard, and he's confident. He's very cunning, and he likes to play with his fellow group mates. So that's pretty great for a former research chimpanzee that has risen to the top of the group of his male and female chimps. And he gets a little privilege out about that high ranking too. He's often smart enough and high ranking enough to get his food first at mealtime. Yes, you go, Patrick. Enjoy. All right. It gives his caregivers on their toes. So they worked out Patrick every once in a while just to make it exciting for him and to make it fair for everybody else that wants their dinner. Okay, Patrick. All right. How about a ball or two for Patrick? But be careful though, because low-level NPC is one away.
Your next ball is 061.
061.
061.
061. Wonderful. Okay.
Another ball?
Yes, sure. Let's have another one.
And your next ball is 065.
065. 065.
And
okay.
also, just a reminder to everybody,
Mhm.
if you'd like to see more videos of the chimps, you can go to the Project Chimps YouTube channel. and see
Yes.
tons of
We have
videos
so
of
many
chimps.
hours of chimps there.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So,
Oh, it's lovely to see what they're doing. And there's pictures of them there and on our website. So check them all out. All right. Well, let's get one more ball before I talk about Arthur a little bit.
your next ball is I-28. I-28.
I-28. All right. Is anybody else getting close? I know we've got a few that are one away. Maybe somebody else is on their way. Okay. So Arthur, let's talk Arthur. Yes. Now, Arthur, his birthday is coming up on the 20th. And he is going to be 22 also. Yes, he's very close to his 22nd birthday, just like Patrick. So they're very close in age. Yes. Okay, so Arthur is particularly interested in footwear. He always notices what the caregivers are wearing. And he really appreciates it when they have a new pair of boots on. Okay, so Arthur has been with us since 2016 also, just like Patrick, and he's a bit of a homebody, or what we call an indoor chimp. Now, when we opened the Peachtree Habitat in January of 2018, Arthur ventured outside with his group mates twice. Yes, and then he went back inside for 2 years. Yeah, he prefers to be inside, it turns out. Now, in 2020, Arthur started gathering scattered walnuts and seeds from the platform just outside the door, and he began to venture into the woods just a bit. So, not quite far enough to visit any of the neighboring villas until 2021. Now he's a regular at visiting his neighbors. Okay, well, it looks like we've updated the comments and they're much more enjoyable, aren't they? Thank you, Alyssa. Okay, let's give Arthur a ball or two, shall we?
Your next ball is 070. 070.
070.
Another ball?
Yes, Arthur needs more than one.
Your next ball is 067.
067. 067. Okay.
All right, another ball?
Yeah, let's give him one more. I know low level is very close and is anticipating a good one.
Your next ball is 073.
073. Nobody?
Nobody yet.
Well, okay then. I guess it's time to go on to Kennedy. Let's hear it for Kennedy. Oh, wasn't that lovely? Holly was able to get us a video. And now that was actually Arthur in that video. And you could see several of the other chimps. And there was a lot of grooming and just general mayhem going on. Chimps just enjoying each other's company. You heard all those wonderful raspberries. They like to do that a lot. It's cute. It's adorable. Oh, we have a bingo. Well, I guess Arthur knew something was up, didn't he? Okay. Oh, and our bingo is
Michelle Stewart from Alpharetta, Georgia.
Michelle from Alpharetta. Congratulations. Well done. Yes, she's got a bingo. Yes, Michelle. Now, remember what we always say. We have saved your contact information, but it's also always oh dear, I need a little more gin, I guess. It's always helpful if you email us at events@projectchimps.org. We can verify your contact information and make sure you get your calendars as soon as possible. Yeah, we want that to happen. Okay, well, congratulations, Michelle. We're going to take a little break from bingo, chat with Holly and with our special guest tonight. So let's bring Holly back on, shall we?
Hello.
Hello, Holly. Hello.
Congratulations.
We really
to the
appreciate
bingo
your
winner.
efforts as bouncer online. We appreciate
Oh, sure.
that.
I just bounced the
Okay.
videos up.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, I understand you have another very special video for us, too, so that we can talk a little bit about something exciting called Spring Brachiate. Do you want to show us that video and then we can
I
explain
thought
what we
we
mean?
were showing India's video,
Yes, exactly.
but that's not
Exactly.
Spring Brachiate.
Oh, no? Okay, well, let's watch India's video.
We showed Spring Brachiate last
Maybe
month.
we could watch India's video. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I had the wrong one.
No, India's
Don't worry,
perfect.
honey.
Okay, I'll show India's. Okay.
Jolene gets confused a lot.
Yeah, we talked about this before, Jolie. I have to bring it up here, though. Here we go. Here it comes.
Are you ready? Here it comes, everybody. Here's our
Yes.
video of our wonderful caregiver, India. Oh, yes, we're going to stay on.
My name is India. I am a caregiver here at Project Chimps, and I've been here for 2
You know her.
years. I started as an intern in September of 2021, and I stayed as an employee afterwards. I work in Chateau, which is the biggest villa that we have here. I sometimes get to leave Chateau, but not often. And I start my morning by serving the chimps in their breakfast, getting everything ready for the day, medications, getting that out, and then I spend the rest of the morning cleaning, which goes until 1:30, 2 sometimes at the latest. And then in the afternoons, I'll prepare meals for the next day, enrichment, or I'll go training around to the different villas too. My favorite part about working here is getting to know the different chimps, which is like everybody's favorite part. It's just such a unique experience, especially when they are so intelligent and they are so similar to us that you really get to form friendships with them, for lack of a better word, but like very deep connections with them that you wouldn't necessarily get to create if you worked with like dogs or something, another animal like that. I think the most common misconception about chimps is that they are monkeys, or that's one and the same, and you can use monkeys, apes, primates, chimps all interchangeably, but chimps are larger bodied apes, just like humans are. So it's a little thing, but it definitely, when you hear it, you're like, oh, not a monkey, not a monkey. Any day that I spend with Naya is a special day. She has a gigantic personality. She is very picky. We are very similar. She's very picky with foods, very picky with textures, blankets that she chooses to use. She knows what she wants, but she has difficulty communicating that to you. So you just kind of have to figure it out, or else she'll get really mad. So Naya has a blue blanket, multiple blue blankets that she carries around with her pretty much everywhere, always. Right now she's really into a Little Mermaid comforter, but she seems to really enjoy the color blue. So anytime I get to see Naya interacting with blue toys or blue blankets, blue pillows, blue anything, that feels really special, especially when I put that stuff in there specifically for her and then I see her interacting with it. I'm like, you know. But I also have her tattooed on my body. I'm obsessed with her. But any day with Naya, especially if she's in a good mood, that's an extra special day. And it's easier to get through the day without her getting mad at me. But I understand she's very special. She's very special.
Oh, there you go. There's Miss India. We love her. She's fabulous. She's my favorite. Yeah.
And then Jolene, I don't know if you noticed, but that last shot with Naya was the room you painted, the TQ.
Yes, it's true. Yes, I helped paint that room. Yes, because it's fun to help them. Now, Holly, that is the video I was hoping we were showing. But see, I was thinking of it in terms of, if you see all the wonderful things India gets to do at Project Chimps, you might want to come around and be a little more involved too. That's what I was thinking. Because we have our spring breakiate coming up, don't we? We have like 2 of them.
We have
like
2
because why have one when you can have 2? Yeah.
We have one March 4 through 8 and one March 18 through 12. So 22nd. Sorry, 18 to 22nd. Right. Yeah.
Exactly. So spring breakiate, because that's kind of like spring break, right? Yeah. That's how clever we are. That's what we came up with for a name. Yeah. So those of you that might have a break in spring, whether you're in college and you have that kind of break, or whether you're old like me and you're just tired and need a break, then you can come to spring breakiate and you can do a full intense week of volunteering. Yes, you can find out about our Chimpcation, our spring breakiate, other ways to get involved on our website. But spring breakiate's coming right now, and that's particularly good for our college students. So maybe you know one that you would like to recommend it for. Yeah, it's a wonderful time. You get to do all sorts of things to help the chimps. You'll learn a lot about them. You'll get to see them, which is fabulous. Yep. You probably won't get to, party with them because we don't recommend that. But check it out. Check it out at projectchimps.org. It's part of our ways to visit. Yeah, and it's some of the better ones. Indeed, indeed. So check that out. So thank you, Holly, for showing us all these wonderful videos. I love the Arthur video as well, and the Valentine's video was great. Sometimes guests, you just have to have patience until a really good video comes along, because they do. Yeah, along with those fun pictures. Well, Holly, I think it might be time to introduce our amazing special guest.
Sure.
Yes. So let's bring on, and please do welcome Bob. Bob, hello, Bob. Hello. Now,
Hi,
you
everyone.
might say, who is this Bob and why is he here? Well, it's a very important reason. Bob is one of the owners of Paradise Hills Winery and Resort. Yes, right in Blairsville. Did I get that right, Bob? Is that the name?
You did, yes.
Oh, good, good. After I've been to a winery, I don't always remember the name. No.
Well, I thought you drank vodka, so.
Well, I do, and if I mix it with a little white wine, that makes it all go down a little smoother. Yeah,
And you don't remember where you parked the car.
Yes,
either,
that's
so.
right. Yes, it's true. But Bob and Ilka have a wonderful place called Paradise Hills. That winery we've been to many times, and we're going to go there again this month officially. Yes, Project Chimps is officially going to there. Yes, yes. So there you go, Project Chimps. I don't know if they can hear me while this is up. I hope so.
Yes.
Holly, yes.
They
Oh,
can hear
good.
you.
Okay, Holly, I get very confused when I can't see myself. I'm old. The littlest things distract me. But Paradise Hills is having this wonderful cheers for Chimps and cheers to us for our 10th anniversary. And when you go and you pay your ticket price, you'll get our special wine glass with our 10th anniversary logo on it. And you can enjoy Paradise Hills Winery. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. Yes. Oh, so I hope you're all going to join us. Now, that's the end of the month, isn't it, Bob? When are we coming to see you?
Yes, on the 24th.
On the 24th, on a Saturday. Oh, that's lovely. That'll be so much fun. Now, I understand that we're also going to have a special guest there. Not just you, Bob, but somebody else that's special, too. Oh, there she is. Author Dawn Cusack. Yes, it's a meet and greet. Now, Dawn has written a very interesting book called The Astro Chimps, America's First Astronauts. And it is a fact-filled book. It's very interesting about chimps in space. Yes. Yes, and now this book is designed for the young reader. However, it is a very interesting read either way. And Don will be there to talk about it and to autograph your copy. So join us at Paradise Hills Winery. Oh, Bob, it sounds like it's going to be an exciting time.
I think it'll be a fun time.
Yes, and I understand there'll be some lovely vegan treats there too, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I think even a 10th anniversary birthday. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we've been involved. We've sponsored Buttercup and Charisse for a long time. We have
wonderful.
We have twin children, and after we had our twins, we were introduced to Project Chimp, and we decided that would be appropriate for us to sponsor the twins there. So.
Yeah, and they have a birthday this month as well, so that's perfect.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Let's hear it for the twins, everybody. We now have 2 sets of twins. Did you know that, Bob?
No, I did not.
We've got the identical girls, Buttercup and Charisse, that you guys sponsor. And more recently, Keith and Kevin joined us. They are also twins. They're fraternal twins. But they do look a little bit alike nonetheless. But yes, so we're up to 2 sets of twins. That's pretty amazing for chimps. Yeah.
Very good.
We love
I'm
that.
going to show some video of Buttercup and Charisse.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it.
My favorite.
Oh, look. So cute. Climbers.
They're walking the
Oh, they're having so much fun. Oh, look at them go. Oh, I love to see them climbing on that fire hose. Oh, just another way we use and recycle wonderful products. Yes. And that's another thing. If you have contacts with fire hose or even the wildfire hose that they use for fires in the woods, any of that we can use at Project Chimps, and we partner with other organizations that can use it and recycle it. So yeah, that's another way you can help, by the way. So Bob, I have a very important question for you.
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
I understand white wine comes from white grapes and red wine comes from red grapes. So for rosé, do you get pink grapes? And is that like a Barbie tie-in or? I don't understand.
No. There's two ways to make a rosé.
Okay.
You can early press a red, which is very difficult to get the color consistency that you want. Or in the U.S., it's legal and acceptable to blend a red and a white.
Oh, lovely. So some
And that's
rosés are a blend.
And that's what we do here with our sunset, which we just won gold medal in California in San Francisco 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And it's called Sunset.
I'll brag it up a little. Yeah, it's a medium off-dry rosé.
Oh, lovely. You know, I often blend my wines too, but that's just because I go through so many bottles. They're not always the same. No. So I like that idea. But Sunset, I'll have to try that the next time I'm there at Paradise Hills. It goes good with gin, I hope. Well, Bob, that's wonderful. Now, how long have you all been there at Paradise Hills Winery?
My wife, Ilka, and I have been the owners here for 22 years. Yes, and we started off as just a cabin rental business, and we added the spa facility in 05, 06. And then we planted our first vines, I want to say 15 years ago, and started and added the wine part of our business and got involved in that then.
Well, that makes sense. If you're doing customer service, you want to have some alcohol around.
Yes, it certainly makes things easier.
Yes, so for your guests too, yes.
How did you guys decide to do wine? Was it something you guys had an interest in? Was it something that your family has done in the past?
No, the whole venture is kind of a trust and faith. I had made beer for a long time. My brother ran a microbrewery in Maine, which is where I'm from, and we bought the cabin business. We added the spa facility, and then we had been sending all of our guests to all the surrounding vineyards and wineries. And this was a dry county in Blairsville. So we are the first alcohol related business in the county, which I would suggest that you never do.
Yes, no.
But we just decided back then that we thought it would be a smart idea to get involved in that industry then, and since then it has taken off and has grown substantially. So it was a very smart move for us business wise, but for our guests, we wanted to offer a place that you could come and have lodging, have a spa facility, and have a winery. And now we've added a restaurant since then.
That is very exciting.
Yep.
Wow, that is
so. It's been a progressive growth. It wasn't like we just decided to buy a winery. I'm a self-taught grower and a self-taught winemaker, but I've had lots of help from other wineries.
But it sounds
and other
like
vineyards around us.
Yes. And it sounds like you're doing good if you're winning medals. Yeah.
We hope.
You must be doing right.
Yeah, we only entered 2 contests, and they're both in California, and they're both international. We have nothing against local and county fairs, but for me as the winemaker, I want a gauge to see if I'm doing the right thing and if I can hang with international winemakers. I'm proud to say that we beat Trump Winery this year in the San Francisco contest. I love Trump, but we beat them and some other very well named wineries. So we're very proud of what we do.
Well done. Yes, that's very good. That all the more reason to go to Paradise Hills, because not only are you gonna have a good buzz on, but it's tasty as well. Yes, it's tasty.
Do you guys have like a tasting room as well?
We have a tasting room here at our main facility, and then we also have a tasting room and retail shop in Blue Ridge on Main Street.
I didn't even know that. That's wonderful. Oh, that's so good.
We're the Red Caboose building right there on Main Street. That's us.
Okay.
Yes, and I've noticed a couple of our guests have mentioned they've been out drinking with you before, so that's good. Yeah, well known. And they've stayed there overnight. Probably after the 3rd bottle of wine, you have to rent a cabin.
Very good. That's safe. That's safe for everyone.
It's a smart move. Yeah, I agree with that. Now, Bob, I know we've been there before. Now, how many years have we been doing C4C events with you guys?
Oh boy. I don't know. 6 or 7 probably at the very least.
Oh, really? That's wonderful.
My twins are 13, and we started to sponsor the Chimp twins shortly after they were born. So it's probably a little longer than that. Yeah.
A large portion of our history, then. That's
I
really
think it
great.
was since 2018.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
you.
that's a long time. Yeah.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank
Yes.
you. Yes. Holly remembers things. I don't bother to remember anything. I just make it up. It's
I
easy.
just got a text, so you know, information's being
well.
fed to me.
Oh. Well, I
Very-
understand. I understand that. Jane often texts me when I get facts wrong about the chimps, so that's
Very good.
understandable. Now, Bob, do you cheat on us? Do you do events with other people and other things?
We do a good amount of off-site wine festivals and pourings, and we also have what we call the wine tank, which is a portable tasting room, basically. And like we've done some cooperation with other businesses in Blairsville. We'll bring the wine tank to a wedding event at another wedding venue, and we'll pour wine for those events off-site. And we also do, pre-COVID, we did more festivals and things like that, and those things are starting to fire back up. So
fair enough. Yeah. It's been, we've had a little trouble getting the chimps out to festivals since COVID too. So I understand.
But we do a good amount of events here, weddings, family reunions, and we have a whole list of events now. We do 4 events a month on site, including supper club, wine dinners, comedy night, and women in wine. So we're
comedy night.
Pretty busy place. If you check our website, there's a events calendar there, and you can contact us, and we'd love to have people come out.
That's wonderful. Yes, a lot of our volunteers I know hang out there. Whenever they get a chance, really. So
yes,
that makes perfect sense. Yes, but women in wine. That sounds like one I should be attending more often.
Not in wine, and wine.
Oh,
I thought it was.
Well, that doesn't sound quite as exciting. Then.
You would be invited, but I would not.
That's what the wine tank was for.
Wine tank for women in wine. Yes, that's what I
Yes.
assumed. Yes.
Yes. My wife actually coordinates, and it's an opportunity for women to get together, relax a little bit, have some very good wine, and she has different business women from the community come in, talk about what they do, and get the word out as far as what they're doing. So
wonderful. Now, I know a lot of our guests have been listening attentively and wondering about getting some wine in them. So there is the website, paradisehillsgeorgia.com. Check them out. With so many events, there's got to be one that you'll enjoy. I mean, beyond, of course, Cheers for Chimps, because we know you're all going to be attending that one on February 24th.
they better.
Yeah, you better. You know, besides our now collectible 10th anniversary glassware, you'll also get a Buttercup and Cherise coaster, also quite collectible. Yeah, we don't reprint them. We make new ones each time, so you got to collect them all. Yeah, they're better than Pokemon, yeah, because they'll have a ring of wine on the coaster, so that's perfect.
There you go.
Right. Now, Bob, I clearly don't have to ask you who your favorite chimp is. So I guess what I have to ask is, what is your favorite wine at the winery?
Oh boy. Eclipse is our best seller. It's a red blend.
Okay.
Medium off, not a lot of sugar, kind of in the middle. But Jacked Up Red is our specialty, and that is Norton. And we age it in Jack Daniel's barrels for 4 to 6 months.
Oh.
And
now you're talking my language. Yes.
And we have been lucky enough to win medals in California the last 3 years in a row with that.
Cool.
Well, there you go, folks. That's not one you hear about every day. You know, your own little Jack Daniel's wine there. Yeah, that's fabulous.
I drive over to the distillery and pick up the barrels on a trailer and bring them back.
Cool.
So
that sounds wonderful.
It's a fun collaboration for us to do that with them.
Yes, I would think. Now, that sounds like that might be one that's hard to get your hands on. It sounds like it would sell out quickly.
Yes, that is one of our best sellers. That and Eclipse are definitely highly demanded.
Okay. And I like the idea that the Eclipse is a blended red because, as I said before, I'm not going to lose any dregs of my last glass of wine when I move to the new bottle. So, you got to blend.
You'll be fine.
I've got to learn to blend in here a little better. But.
I have a question for Bob.
He's taking
yes,
a trailer to pick up the kegs. It sounds like you going to the liquor store.
Yes,
with
I
your
usually take
trailer.
the trailer to the liquor store too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have a question for Bob.
Yes, Ollie.
In March 23rd, we're having our Great Ape Escape 5K-ish. Are you going to run in it, Bob, like you did last year?
I don't know, because we're actually supposed to be there with the wine tank supplying a specialty wine drink for the racers.
Oh,
We
Yes,
are
yes.
working on license. We're working with Allie on the licensing now to pull those permits, but I will probably be busy in the wine tank serving the runners.
Well, I know if we get that all approved, I'll be busy in the wine tank myself.
There you go.
Get some-
we ran it last year, and we don't really know if we want to do it again.
Oh, well, you
It's
know
a
you
tou-
can go as
it's a-
slow as you want.
It's a
We call it
tough
the
race.
5K-ish.
It's a tough race, but it's a great event.
It is a great event. We call it the 5K-ish for a reason, because it's better to just come in ish. You don't have to 5K every time. Yeah.
That's it. But
No.
but yes, we'll be there supplying refreshments.
Oh, good, good. Okay. Okay, well, that sounds great. Now, Ima, before I jump into a few other questions, did you have anything that you'd like to ask about wine or Bob or cabins or company night?
So, question for you: how big is when you host like a wedding? How many guests can you accommodate?
Our
How big is
specialty
that
right
your
now
space?
is about 65 people, which is I'll say our preferred audience. It's nice to do the smaller weddings, but right now that's our capability. We have plans and the property cleared and soil tests and things done to build a bigger event center. That's in our near future, but right now our niche is about 65 people.
That's
And
great.
then, is there a honeymoon suite with that?
Yeah. For you, I'm a Nana. Yes.
Oh, yay!
Very nice. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, Ima, you forgot to ask the most important question. So, Bob, I can tell from your lovely home there, you must be a piano player.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
With
No,
a
I'm
grand
not. I'm
piano in
sorry.
the background?
I cannot play an instrument, and I'm not an artist. I'm a good winemaker, but that's my
Well,
skill.
You know what? That'll work for me. As long as you keep making those beautiful sounding wines, I'm all for it. I have so many now I have to try. I wish I could be there at the C4C, folks, but I'm not going to be there. But our wonderful artist, Don Kuzak, is going to be there. And many of our Project Chimps staff and volunteers will be there to tell you stories about what's going on. So please go check out Bob at that event coming up in just a
Yes.
few weeks.
And we have a Valentine's wine dinner also on the 14th.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The chef and
There you go.
I will be presenting 5 courses in the bistro. So look us up on our website and buy tickets and come see us.
Yes, so it's not too early to buy tickets for dinner night. It's not too early to buy tickets for C4C either. So get on it. You're going to want to be at all these wonderful events at Project Chimps and at Paradise Hills.
Awesome.
Oh, Bob, I'm so glad you came on to tell us about all of this.
No, thank
Did you have
so
any
much.
questions for us?
No, thank you so much for having us. We're so blessed to be involved with Project Chimps. We love to give back. So we appreciate you involving us.
That's wonderful. And we're so happy to have the support of so many people in the Blairsville and Blue Ridge area like yourselves. And we really love how much you guys love Charisse and Buttercup and just supporting our events. That's just wonderful. Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure.
Oh, great. All right, everybody, give Bob a round of applause for
Yay.
all that he does for Chimps. Now,
We'll see you.
if you would
We'll
like
see
to
you on
start
the.
making wine.
We'll see you on the 24th.
We'll see you then.
Awesome.
Bye,
Thank
Bob.
you.
Thank you. Now, if any of you want to start making wine for us here at Project Chimps, we gladly accept. But in the meantime, just get some gifts. Oh, look, puppy dog. Hello, puppy dog. Do you like wine, mister? Oh, yes?
He probably would.
Would you like some wine? Wonderful. Okay, well, that's wonderful. Now, Holly, I just wanted to check. I feel like we had yet another video we were going to watch.
We do. I want to show the 5K videos. 5K
Oh,
video.
yes, we
Yes.
talked. We mentioned with Bob a little bit about the
Yes.
5K-ish that's coming up. It's
Yeah.
called the Great Ape Escape 5K-ish, and this will be our 3rd annual. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Holly, we would love to see that. See that.
I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I know her. Where's the sound? Look at all the. There you go. Now I knew what Bob means, but oh, there's ears. Oh. Well, that's very exciting. Oh my goodness. Now, I was at the last one, yes, and I finished. I didn't start, but I finished. So that's wonderful. Yes, you can see what Bob meant about it being a little more challenging than your average 5K. Oh,
It goes
yes.
straight up those stairs.
I know, right? So, yes, it is our 5K-ish, and that's for 2 reasons. It's not quite 5K, but boy, is it a run. So that's okay that you don't have to do the full distance. But it's
And you
also
don't
because
have
it's
to
not
run
quite.
either. You can
Yes,
walk or
you
hike
can
or
walk,
zip
hike,
or
just relax. Maybe if Bob ends up being there, you can take some wine with you, and
yes.
take your time. So yes, so that's our wonderful 5K. The Great Ape Escape 5K-ish is coming up at the end of March. So it's just 1 month after Cheers for Chimps at Paradise Hill on March 23rd. It does include the possibility to do tours of the sanctuary. You're, of course, going to want to get your collectible swag with the Great Ape Escape logo on it so that you can say you were there. And nobody asks if you finished. No, we don't ask. But if you do want to know your time, we do keep track for those that are a little more competitive about it. The rest of us just amble across the finish line, have some pizza, and enjoy ourselves from there. Yes. So no worries with all of that. Okay. Well, Holly, I think that's a lot of our events that are coming up. We mentioned our chocolate sales. We mentioned our spring breakiate. Of course, our wine Cheers for Chimps at Paradise Hills. And of course, the 5K. And remember, if you're afraid to come out to the 5K because it's too far to walk, then just sponsor the event. You can do that too. Check it all out at projectchimps.org.
There is a couple other events coming
Oh,
up.
yes. Yay.
They're next Saturday, February 17th at downtown Blue Ridge is the Blue Ridge Fire and Ice Chili Cook-Off. We will be participating, so vote for us if you.
We've won awards, I believe.
We have, yeah. Actually, it's a vegan chili. It's not chimps are not in the chili, but it's a chimp chili, so it's vegan.
A chili that chimps like, yes.
Yes, and they do like it. It's something that chimps can eat, and we like eating too.
I'm
Surprisingly.
so glad you explained that because
you know,
I remember when I first got Girl Scout cookies and I found out there weren't any Girl Scouts in them. I was very disappointed.
Oh,
so
dear.
it's good to know that our chimp chili is
know.
just the name of it, not a list of ingredients.
Yes. So come to that and vote for us if you like our chili. And then
they're cooking on site. Yes.
Yes, we cook on site, so it's a true contest. They inspect our ingredients. It's pretty competitive. So yeah, come on down.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. So that's in Blue Ridge next weekend. That'll be great.
And then April is Chimps Rock, April 13 and 14. That's one of our first ways to see the sanctuary at a good price. So check it out.
Again, I'm glad you're talking about it because I've seen the announcements for Chimps Rock all over the website. And I just thought, yes, it's true. Chimps Rock, go. But apparently that's an event to come to then.
Yeah. And kids can paint, or adults can paint a rock. You know how that was popular a few years ago to hide a painted rock and then find it and then collect them or hide them again. So that's the impetus for doing the painted rocks. And so come paint a rock and tour the sanctuary. Discovery Days is in May 18 and 19. So that's another affordable way to see the sanctuary as well.
Okay, great. So we've got lots of events coming up. So once you've been to Cheers for Chimps at the end of February, just go back to the website and you'll find all the other ones you also want to be a part of. Not all of them will have wine, but they're all a lot of fun. Okay. Well, thank you, Holly, for the update. I guess that means it's time to finish our bingo with our second game. And the last of the chimps that are having birthdays, we've got to mention too. Okay.
Yes.
So what can they win for the second game?
Let's see. What do I have on here? Oh, something for Valentine's Day.
Something very appropriate. Oh,
Something
wonderful.
very appropriate. If I can find it. There it
I bet I
is.
can guess. Oh, it's chimp chocolate. So it's our chimp chocolate, and much like our chimp chili, it does not have chimps in it. Our chimp chocolate is organic vegan chocolate, very gourmet, very nice. And here's the best part. We have drastically reduced the price in our shops and at our Blairsville event this Saturday to only $10. And if that's too much for you, well, you'll just have to win it on bingo right now. Okay, I'm a banana. I think it's time we got started. Thanks, Holly. We'll see you in a few.
Thanks, Holly. Also, Ima wants a shout out to her fan club in Milwaukee, up in Wisconsin.
Up in Wisconsin, yes.
Yay.
Yes, Everett and Nolan. Yes, thank you.
And Rob is even watching.
Rob too. Okay, super. Okay, hello everybody. All right. Well, let's get. Yes, the Niceleys. I gave them a shout out at the beginning, but let's say hello to them again. They are having an anniversary. They like to go to Paradise Hills. It's also National Pizza Day coming up. These are things we want to remember. So, and in celebration of all of that, let's have a couple of bingo balls.
Your first ball is B9.
B9.
Your next ball is I-17.
I-17.
Your next ball is I-28.
I-28. Wonderful. So that's some balls to get you started. I hope you're all ready for the last game. I hope you're ready to win some chocolate or come get some. Now, we always say come get it because it's not one that's on our store. But if you're desperate for the chocolate and you're willing to pay for the shipping, let us know. We can probably arrange to get you a box of chocolate. We've got a few left before the end of the month. So just let us know. It's good shipping weather for chocolate right now. So yeah. It will add a little to the price, but it's worth it. And so are the chimps. Okay. All right. So you've got a few balls. Let's give them one or two more just because it's the beginning of the game.
Your next ball is O65.
O65. And?
Your next ball is G51.
G51. There you go. Okay. Now, before I was rudely interrupted by all those wonderful announcements, I was about to mention Kennedy. Now, Kennedy is a male chimp. There he is. Oh, look, he looks a little bit like Chevy Chase. Okay, well, there is Kennedy. And his birthday is on the 21st. He was born in 2008. So he's a younger fella. Yeah. And he came to us in March of 2018. Now, his name is spelled in 3 different ways in his medical records. So we weren't sure which one to go with. We just decided to use the name of the former U.S. president. Yeah, but we do know sounds like Kennedy, and that's the important part. Okay, he is a high-ranking male in his group. Have you noticed all of our February chimps are pretty high-ranking? Must be something about the month. I guess when you have only that many days, you've got to work a little harder. Okay, well, he's a high-ranking male in his group, and he's become a bit more of a leader recently, just before hitting his big teenage years. Now, he's loved by most all of his group mates, and he can be found relaxing and grooming with Bina and Jacob in the afternoons. Now, our caregivers say that Kennedy is like a chocolate Easter egg. He's kind of hard on the outside, but he's soft and sweet inside. Oh, isn't that adorable? Let's hear it for Kennedy. And he's good with the females in his group, frequently playing with them. Harriet in particular, remember we mentioned her. She's a good friend of, who was it? Do you remember? No, me neither. Okay, well, anyway, Harriet is also a good friend of his. So Kennedy is good with those females, and they often follow him around and spend time with him. He's my favorite, Kennedy. Yeah, he is. He's my favorite. Now, if you'd like to get him a gift for his birthday, he's a big fan of the big orange balls with all the holes in them. Yeah, we call them the holy balls because they got full of holes, and they're on our wish list. And it's any toy really that we can stuff seeds and goodies in. He likes to play with them and get all the treats to fall out. Yes. I know that when I play, sometimes my treats fall out too. So I understand, Kennedy. Okay, let's get a couple more balls.
Your next ball is N39.
N39. N39. Let's give him another one. N for Nicely's, who, by the way, have donated in honor of their 27th anniversary. Let's hear it for them. Yes, yes. So we love to have them spend time with us, and hopefully we're going to get them up to Chimps to check everybody out soon too. Okay, let's give them another one.
Your next ball is N32.
N32.
One other ball.
Yes. It's an anniversary.
Your next ball is 066.
066. Well, I hope that's getting everybody a little closer. Let's find out about Harley, shall we? Yes, Harley. Now, Harley, you might be wondering, Harley, who's that? Well, the Harley is actually a female, and she likes to hang out with her buddy Loretta in the outdoor habitat sometimes. Oh, look at her. She means business, just like a Harley. Yes. Her birthday is on the 23rd, and she's been with us here at the sanctuary since 2017. Yeah, that's quite a while. Okay. Now, Harley is the youngest, but not the smallest in Kareen's group. Yes, that's the group she's with. She loves the porch, and she likes to go out in the habitat. And she's often one of the last chimps to come back inside. She really enjoys it. Yes, she does. Now, even though she is the youngest member of her group, Harley is not afraid to stand up to the older chimps when she sees them with their tasty treats. Her distinctive brow ridge makes it look like Harley is always grumpy, but that's just not true. She loves playing with her group mates, Sarah and Amy, and challenging her caregivers all the time. Yes, that's Harley. She's a sweetheart. What are you going to get Harley for her birthday? Well, it so happens that she likes some things some of our other birthday chimps like fresh nuts in the shell. Check it out on our wish list. A bag of mixed nuts would just make her so happy on her birthday. Let's hear it for Harley, everybody. Yay. Woo! All right, happy birthday indeed. Let's get a few more balls out in favor of Harley.
Your next ball is G54.
G54.
Your next ball is 063.
063. 063. 063. Let's give him one more. Yeah.
And your next ball is G46.
T46. G46. That's wonderful. Oh, now it's amazing how many of the chimps enjoy nuts for their birthday, isn't it? Yeah, I used to enjoy nuts too. I've gotten older now though, and all that chewing isn't good for my dentures. No. But sometimes I go a little wild and have something special. I mean, just this morning I ate a kid's meal at McDonald's. Yes, his mother was furious, but it was delicious. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you got to treat yourself. You do.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's get him one more ball because I've said something very silly and they need a ball.
Your next ball is N40.
N40.
Do you remember the restaurants where you used to get the peanuts? You could shuck them and throw the shells on the floor?
Yes. Roadhouse. Yes, I love that place. And now I understand you're not supposed to throw them around. You have to clean them up. Oh, that's just silly. But then I don't eat them all that much anymore anyway. No, it's true. It's true. I do like occasionally to go get a Five Guys burger and have a few peanuts, though. Just every once in a while.
There you go.
Okay, let's give them one more, shall we?
Your next ball is G58.
G58. Well, and that brings us to our last two birthday chimps of the month. You've already heard us mention them. I'll bet you can guess. It's the twins. Yes, it is. It's Buttercup and Charisse. They are the twins. They are identical. So in other words, Buttercup is identical to Charisse, and Charisse is identical to Buttercup. Yes, that's how that works. So they are twins. And how do you tell identical twins apart? Well, their caregivers have explained to us that Buttercup has a large freckle or beauty mark right on her right cheek, and Charisse has one just under her nose. I've also heard that Charisse's is more of a heart, and Buttercup's is more of a bee. So their freckles are just a little bit different, and that's how they tell them apart. There are those girls. Oh, look at them. I can see the similarities. The photos are a little different, so it looks as though they're more distinct, but that's Buttercup outside and Charisse inside. So, she's using her inside face. Yes.
She went for the lighting.
Yes, she wanted better lighting.
Better lighting.
Up, down light. You don't want everything gets yes. You've got to be careful. Good job, Charisse. Now the girls, their birthday is on the 24th. And they are going to be 19 this month. So maybe they'll go to the winery for Cheers for Chimps. They've heard how much Bob loves them. And they're getting closer to drinking age. I think for Chimps it's a little younger. Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah, I think so. So probably. And they'd like a blended wine, I'm sure. I think they'd like anything you poured into a cup for them to drink. Yeah.
Anything sweet.
So they'll be 19 on the 24th. You can get them a present. Charisse thinks that chew toys are the best, but Buttercup disagrees a little bit. She likes toys that hide treats. Yes. She likes the ones, just like we mentioned before, that you can stuff treats into and then get them out of again.
So like pinata?
Kind of, yes. But unlike the pinata, most of these toys don't just disintegrate when you beat them. Yeah.
And they don't give them a lot of sticks.
No, we try not to let them have too many sticks to beat, although they find some in the habitat occasionally. Yes. Now Charisse also enjoys the dental chew toys, by the way. So if you want to feel, instead of getting something that we might put peanut butter in, if you want to get something that helps clean the teeth, those dental chews are great. Let's give them a couple more balls. I've been rambling.
Your next ball is I-21. I-21.
I-21. I-21.
And your next ball is G49.
G49. One more. Let's give him one.
One more. And your next ball is B6.
B6. Yes. Now, I should mention another thing about the twins, Charisse and Buttercup. They also like blankets. Many of our chimps do. But the twins have a very distinctive game they like to play with the blankets. They don't like to play tug of war like some of the chimps do. They like to weave the blankets together. Yes, they weave them into the mesh of the villa ceiling. They weave them around each other. And they make little swings out of them when they weave them through the caging and the mesh. Yes. Now, their group mate, Emma, has a great time chasing them when they're swinging around like this, like wrecking balls high up in the air. Yes. So the two are a little more independent now that they're in their later teens, but they do still prefer to be around each other a bit. Yeah. They're getting more independent. We've really noticed that. It's wonderful. But at the same time, they're still close. Yes. Close like some of our bingo players, I hope. Let's give them another one.
Didn't Miley Cyrus do Wrecking Ball?
She did, but she didn't weave a blanket into the mesh and swing from it. No, I think that was a prop.
That was an outtake on Hannah Montana.
Yes, when she was using with the blankets. Yes.
Your next ball is I-24.
I-24. Let's give them another.
Your next ball is N37.
N37. N37. Indeed. One more.
And your next ball is G50.
G50. G50. Okay. Well, and once more, I want to remind you all, if you don't win the chocolate tonight, you can go online and buy any of our swag for yourself. You can come by the shop. Remember, if you spend $50 on your sweetheart in the shop, you'll get a free box of chocolate. So you might as well do that. Right? Yes, it's fabulous. Oh, and if you're here in the Atlanta area and you need chocolate, I squirreled away a little bit. I'd be happy to sell you some of the boxes I haven't gotten into yet. Yeah, I do. I keep a lot of the good swag from Chimps here so that you can buy it from me too. So, just send us a note at events and I'll be happy to slide you a box of chocolates for $10. What a deal. Okay. Let's give them another one.
You should see.
Yes.
You should. When Jolene eats chocolate, it's kind of like a little chipmunk.
Yes,
she stuffs it in her face so that her cheeks pop out.
I like to do like the chimps do. You put it all in your mouth and then you just mush it around a bit. Then you get a full flavor, a full body. It's like wine, get as much in your mouth as you can. Yes. And then swallow and put more in.
There you go.
Yes.
Your next ball is G56.
G56. G56. G56. Okay. All right.
Winner's ball.
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
Your next ball is
Either that or more Jim.
B10. B10. Oh,
E.
we get a winner.
Oh, we do.
We got a
We
bingo.
do.
We got a
We do.
bingo.
Okay, well, wait. Before you tell that winner. No, go ahead. What am I kidding? Who's our winner?
Our winner is Dan Karp from Palm Harbor, Florida.
Dan Karpf. Dan, I know you've played before. I'm so glad you won one. Oh, good job, Dan. Congratulations. And of course, Dan gets that lovely box of chocolates. We'll get that out to you soon. Make sure you stay by the mailbox. It's getting warm already again in Florida, so we don't want that sitting out too long. Okay, Dan, we'll send that to you soon. And don't forget, Dan, send us an email at events@projectchimps.org so we can confirm all of your details and make sure that gets to you safely. Oh, we just love it. We love to hear from you. Alyssa, woohoo. I hope he shares the chocolate with you too, but I wouldn't count on it. I've heard things. Well, thank you all for bingo. I'm glad you were here. I hope you all enjoyed both games. I hope you enjoyed meeting our wonderful guest, Bob from Paradise Hills. I hope you're all having a wonderful Valentine's Day and Mardi Gras coming up. Yeah. And don't forget, keep helping out the chimps in any way you can. Donations, volunteering, money. We'll take it all. Yeah. Okay, Holly, what do you think? You have any last parting words for us, hon?
I'm gonna show a chocolate commercial because the chocolates are
yes, we're all
so-
excited about chocolate. All right.
Yes.
Remember, before Holly shows that video, be sure to check with us to get your chocolate. Go by the Bookbound Bookshop to get your chocolate this Saturday, or send us a pleading email to get us to mail some to you, as long as you pay the shipping, of course. All right. Thanks, Holly. We'll see you all next month.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, hello, it's me, Jolene Goodall, your favorite self-proclaimed primatologist. And I'm here today to tell you about our gourmet vegan chocolate set. It's organic and it makes a fabulous gift. This season, consider getting a few boxes for those difficult to purchase people in your life. It's available in our gift shop, along with many other fabulous items. Come see us.